Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Jets on Sunday Night Primetime. This one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. First down 10 at their own 22-yard line. Look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Don't touch.
Fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a game of beauty play right off the bat. That's good. 31 yards. First down.
How about that for your first catch of the game? To be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
They'll run here with the rookie. To the 35. Again, bring up the team until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Philadelphia. First down, Eagles.
Don't touch that. Anyway.
And he shows off those strong legs when he moves one down. Give him a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to win. He's a powerful guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 21, here's second down and 2. As they try to run it here. And that one checked out.
Something this defense talks about is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on 3rd down. A pistol snap back to Hurts.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the yards they've gained on this possession, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. The defense set up for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Don't touch that. Don't touch it.
And here comes Williams. He'll be taken down. Gain of 2.
He does a nice job
Second down, 8 yards to go.
No touch that. I know you with that. No touch.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes the reverse. And that one shut down pretty quickly. Nothing more.
So I like these plays. I think the more guys like that you can get involved in the ground game, the better. And of course, they're going to get enough touches to their back in a traditional sense, but make the defense defend every blade of grass from sideline to sideline and from line of scrimmage to the end zone. And one of the best ways to do it is to get your wide receivers, get your speed guys involved in the run game.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down. They're trying to get this one on the ground. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. On fourth down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles.
Of 28 yards.
This is about as short as you can get. Pick is good. And the Eagles will take a 3-0 lead.
Sometimes as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end the drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Opening drive, we'll see the response as the kick's away. Showing off the big
Jets
leg.
take over
First defender return, so this ball
their own
going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Now the former Buckeye, Henderson. Manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Head to 60, head to 60.
They'll throw out of the gun. Going left side, down the field. It's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the
23 yards
39-yard
on
line.
that pass play. Good for a Jets 1st down.
Ready. Liking, 18.
Out of the gun, it's Henderson. And they bring him down the left shoulder inside the 30-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. Good hustle by the defense. To the blocks there. No gain on that screen.
2nd and 10.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football. ball with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Okay, ready? 2nd and 10. Look to throw. That one's incomplete. The second down pass. Receiver couldn't hang with it, and it brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point. Does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple of plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Out is Youngway Kuhn to try the field goal.
A 45-yard attempt.
This is a 45-yard attempt. Kuhn's kick is good. And the Jets will tie the game. 3-3.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
He'll start at the 2. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard
Take
line.
over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Great, set. On anyone, huh? Delta.
The start on the ground. They'll be set up now.
He has 17 yards.
That's the way it started. Pick up the 17. And a very good first down.
17 yards.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Don't touch it. On anyone, huh? Don't touch it.
Right at the end on 1st down. And he ran right through the tackle. Good game on the ground. Set up.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
So we are 3-1 here on
49-yard
Sunday
line.
Night Prime Time. 3-all is the score. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 2.
Great, set. On anyone, huh? Yeti. Delta.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. As he throws, and it is incomplete. That one he wanted to. Not really sure third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Great, set. And anyway, that. Delta.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. Complete to Pearson. He's going to break the first down so they convert on the 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
That's good.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable just operating out of the gun. He's able to find his man near the sideline. He's able to extend this drive.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Great, set. And anyway, that. Delta.
Hand off here. Up the middle. He'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage.
You want to see their headers play downhill, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
180.
On 2nd down, Hurts. They take over at their 46.
2nd down pass.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that love throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who are very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
Hey, check that. Shut up. Check out.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. They're going to work this down inside of They'll get 11 there. And it's a team-point 1st down.
That's good.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
On 1st down, they will back to Henderson. He gets forward here for his gain on 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the Eagles' 38-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6. To throw. Looking down the field there. Ball's incomplete. Getting away from there.
Right the way the defender had him covered. I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
This 3rd and 6.
Let's go. 18, 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. This one's just too far.
To stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down.
18 Cardinals, trap 60, trap 60. Dragon 60. Tight, 19 tight. 79 Broncos. Go.
Hill drops the throw. It's a game of 12 on fourth down.
And the Jets
Love the idea of going for it on fourth down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on fourth down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
Tag. Cougar 19.
Going back in the backfield. Look at the crowd here. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
18-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Check smash, check smash. Ready, ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Take off.
Take him down right at the line
Best
of scrimmage.
linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes, that's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Here's 3rd and 2.
60 Eagle, Mustang 19. 19 Lion. First down. Get in right now, boys. Ready.
Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw.
Eagles 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to bring that out of 4-1. They're going to be backed up
The Eagles think over 3rd and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Touch. And anyone hit? No touch.
off the play fake. Hurts. The rush gets there. He goes down inside the 5-yard line. Jalen Hurts. That is a Dafe Owens in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. They come up on 2nd and long.
Great.
Back up to his own goal line. Hurts. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line.
19 yards.
A 19-yard pickup there. Good for an Eagles first first
A
down.
gain of 19 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Don't touch that. Hey, let's go. Trim it. Don't touch.
Hurts now. Intercepted. That's the linebacker, Frank Warner. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Great. Set. Don't touch.
Up the middle they go. They're going to take this. 28. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Great. Set. On anyone else. Don't touch.
To throw is Hurts. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you think you can't do. Now set by the angle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate. Like, we sit up here, we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He's got this complete. He's down inside the 40-yard line. Big time play for Phillies. 35 yards.
It's a
I
gain
love
of
the
35.
aggressive approach. You don't want to
And
give the
the
ball back to your
Eagles' first
opponent
down.
in this situation. So they dial up a shot play, push the ball downfield, results in a massive play here late in the first
On
half.
anyone. Don't touch.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. He'll push forward for a
Williams for the 6-yard gain. Tackle is a 35-yard line. Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Crowd left Yeti. Great. Set. Crowd left Yeti. On anyone else. Don't touch.
Hurts. Right here down the field. Those ball into incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down.
On anyone else. Don't touch.
Hurts looking in the pistol. He's got a saw. So the Eagles use their first time out here. They stop it with 13 seconds to play. Eagles opening half.
First downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Trimmer. 63. Don't touch it.
No give on the ground. And here it is. Here. Scrimmage. That's all.
1 yard gain.
Now a timeout.
Brings
It is 2nd and 9.
No touch that. No touch.
Hurts. Here's a screen set up to go. They're holding to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Well, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. They're going to work this thing inside the 40. It's a gain of 18 as the last time. That's good for the Jets. Here, he's got a 1st down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, go! Nike, go!
All right, and this is Henderson. And he's going to be taken down. 13 more on that play, and quickly another 1st down.
For that play to work, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
Once more, it's Henderson. And that'll go for a gain of about 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 24-yard line.
On the set.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They'll look to throw. He'll get this to Henderson. That'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
On the jump.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Throwing now from the gun. Forced to his right. He's try the field goal.
A
This
50-yard
from an even
attempt.
50 yards out. Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This will be returned from the 2. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
No touch that. No touch.
Open again here on the ground.
Number 20.
This point in the game, you just haven't seen a man tear this offense. Here's another run. Simple handoff. No gain.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Hey. Anyway. No touch.
A shotgun snap down Hurts. Down the field, but intended incomplete.
Unforgettable performance so far in the first half. They're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some time, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
No touch that. Anyway. No touch.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. That was the situation. Worse as they finally bring him down.
You're the quarterback there. The last thing you can afford is a sack. I mean, I think they're fortunate to even be able to attempt to punt this thing, because they're lucky that wasn't a safety.
It's a good return here. Just to set his guys up with outstanding field position.
5-yard line.
Check smash. Let's go now. Coach.
On the handoff, Henderson.
Depending on the situation or the down to distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop, keep the game to nothing.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Tag. Cowboy 80. Go.
Again, it's Henderson. They bring him down inside. It's a pickup of 13 yards on the play. And the Jets have a 1st down. 1st down.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Let's go. Nike 18.
coaches say, just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
To throw. Moving to his right. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cut 19, cut 19.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Great, set. Anyway,
age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Pistol snap.
ahead of the chains, so third down is not so daunting.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This caught outside by Worthy. Well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up fourth down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got a man inside Worthy. And he's going to have the Eagles first down as they manage to convert this heat first drive alone.
It's a gain of 10.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup and their first set of downs.
Hurts to the end on first down. Complete to Likely. They'll be taking down rather swiftly as they gain just 3.
A gain of 4.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 6. And in motion is Smith. Play clock has expired. You're not going to get this one off on time. Here's first and 10.
So I think as you look at the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. Whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays. This offensive line.
It's another sack.
Jalen Hurts.
He's lost all night. And now with 3 sacks in the game.
3rd and long.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Let's go. Trim it.
To throw is Hurts. Man over the middle, it's Worthy. He got
based on the look they gave, all he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
It's only a yard, but a big yard. 4th and 1. 2 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here we go. This is 4th down. They'll drop the throw. For Williams. He's got it. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for a yard. It's going to work out for another. Eagles.
What really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets, put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
We've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. And he tries to swing it outside. It's intercepted. Hit by Leo Chanel.
It's no secret, this offense has severely struggled to sustain drives this entire game, and the scoreboard, for the most part, like it reflects that. I mean, that interception should, in essence, put an end to any lingering hope of a last-minute comeback.
From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Henderson to start this game. And the strength on display. For a gain of 8 yards.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
2nd and a yard.
They're not interested in taking the deep shot. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
19, Tiger, 19.
Now they'll set up to throw.
Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catchability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Here's 2nd and 2. This one in the win column for the Jets. It was a game played a driving rainstorm. They would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. Going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. I'm trying to be a man, it can stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang